How's it going, everyone? The PlayStation Store is already running two pretty major sales in the games under $15 sale and the extended play sale, but now we've got the PlayStation Indie sale, and this is a pretty big sale with north of 1,000 deals, but we'll also talk about a couple other deals real quick that are live right now. There is an Assassin's Creed sale going on right now. Remember that these games are going to get added to PlayStation Plus Extra. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is already in Extra, $19.79 on that. AC Odyssey, $11.99 for that. Assassin's Creed Origins, down to $9. That's getting added later this month to Extra, but that is a great price for AC Origins. Kind of funny it hits this new low price right before it's about to get added to PS Plus, but, I mean, there's a reason for that. Valhalla Dawn of Ragnarok is also on sale. That's 50% off for $19.99, and you can get the Ragnarok Edition for $35, so that'll save you about $5. Nonetheless, those are all live right now, and there is a Madden NFL 23 sale, I guess, to celebrate. I believe football season is starting this week. Isn't there a big game going on tomorrow, like the Bills and the Rams? I feel like that's a big game. Nonetheless, $75 for the all Madden edition of Madden NFL 23, so yeah, I'm sure all of you guys are going to be picking that up. Nonetheless, let's talk about the PlayStation Indie sale that has a lot of great deals available right now. Right off the rip, just looking at the front page, a ton of good stuff. Kenna Bridge of Spirits, 40% off for $24. This just got its anniversary update, so good time to pick this up, and not a sizable discount, but this game doesn't go on sale with deep discounts a lot. And I believe 40% off is a new low for it, so I think $24 is a pretty good buy for this. Gorgeous game visually. Gameplay, you know, wasn't blow away to me, but $24 I think is a good deal. Forest is $8. Among Us is $3.74. The Ascent is $18. Kind of an interesting cyberpunk action RPG there. $18 might be a little pricey, but the PS4 and PS5 version just came out, I believe, a couple months ago. I think back in July. I initially played it when it was on Xbox Game Pass, like late last year, I want to say. It was a while ago. Hellblade 10 was sacrificed, 75% off for $7.49. One of the most atmospheric action games you can come across. Very psychological. Very excited for Hellblade 2. Unfortunately, not going to be on PlayStation platforms, as Microsoft now owns Ninja Theory. But nonetheless, 10 was sacrificed. Definitely a worthwhile game to play. Not super lengthy either, so you can jump in, have a pretty interesting experience. I was going to say have a good time, but maybe saying having a good time with Hellblade 10 was sacrificed would not be the most descriptive or correctly descriptive term I could use. Hades is 33% off for $16.74. I haven't played Hades as much as some of my friends have. I literally had a boy come over the weekend, and we were talking about video games, and he was telling me how much he loves Hades, and I told him I didn't play it as much as I probably should have, and he literally verbatim told me that I should have been smacked because I haven't put over 100 hours into Hades. But nonetheless, $16.74 for Hades is a pretty good deal. Oftentimes you'll see this on sale for like 18 and change, so getting it for $16.74 is a pretty good buy, all things considered. And again, the reception towards this game has been incredibly strong, so not a bad price for that. Disco Elysium, the final cut, is a 50% off for $19.99. Really good price on that. You know, it's a game that's not for everyone. Obviously incredibly dialogue heavy, but if you're looking for something that is a narrative driven experience with a lot of decision making and just a very interesting character development and just storytelling, Disco Elysium is one of the best games you're going to come across. It's really well done. A lot of options and decision making, as I mentioned, but yeah, if you're into a game like that and you're okay with a lot of dialogue-heavy content and not something super action-heavy or anything like that, Disco Elysium is a great buy, and $20 I think is a good price for that. Trek to Yomi, 30% off for $14. Did a full review of this game. A lot of things I liked about Trek to Yomi. There's a lot of shortcomings to the game as well. Probably most notably is how short it is. You could beat this game in literally one sitting. If you have like a Saturday evening free, you can complete it in literally one sitting. There is some replay value to it a little bit, but not like crazy replay value. However, aesthetically, the game is awesome, and the gameplay is pretty good, and again, stylistically, you're getting into this game because of its presentation, and $14 I don't think is a slam dunk great price, but pretty decent given that it just came out back in like April or May. Crysis Remastered Trilogy, 40% off for $29.99. I'm almost inclined to recommend this, but I would say wait a little bit longer. $25 or $20 I think would be a great buy for this. Crysis 1 is a game that obviously back in 07 was a game that blew everybody away visually. It's a pretty good game when you actually play it. Crysis 2 is my favorite of the three. Crysis 3 I didn't like as much, but still a fairly decent game, all things considered. But the trilogy for 30 bucks, okay price. Essentially 10 bucks a pop, but I would say wait for it to be a little bit cheaper. Deep Rock Galactic, 50% off for $14.99. Excellent co-op game there. Hunt Showdown, 67% off for $13.19. Really good multiplayer game there as well. Deep Rock Galactic, by the way, has a bunch of DLC on sale as well. What else we got? Hollow Knight Voidheart Edition, $7.49. That's available with Plus Extra. Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition, $21 for that. A game that a lot of people consider to be one of the best RPGs of all time. I didn't think that highly of it, but I still had a really good time with it. My experience with it, and I played it solo for the most part, and I still had a pretty enjoyable experience with it. Mortal Shell Enhanced Edition, $13.49 on that. Seems a little pricey to me. Solar Ash, 30% off for $28. That's a game done by Heart Machine, the same people that brought you Hyper Light Drifter. Very stylish game. It does have some shortcomings though, and I think $28 is a bit too pricey for that. Keep it on the wish list though. Once it's like sub 15, I would say pick it up. Undertale, $9. That game just holds up in price. It's MSRP, or I guess it wouldn't be MSRP, but its regular price is $15, and you know, it's still only going 40% off here, but it's a classic and a game that's pretty much essential if you are a fan of RPGs. What else we got? Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, $30 for the deluxe edition. Cow the Kangaroo, $24. That just came out, so, you know, not a big discount, but nonetheless. Haven, 50% off for $12.49. I really enjoyed that game. That's a game that I highly recommend you play with a significant other, however. That's kind of like what that game was designed for. It's a co-op title, really slick art style, really good soundtrack, simplistic gameplay that's a bit on the easy side, but the exploration is really cool. Again, the art style is really good, and that's really why you're getting into the game. Soundfall, $21, another recent release. The Pathless, 20 bucks for that, 50% off, not a bad deal. 12 minutes, 40% off for $15. The Medium, 35% for $32.49. That's so pricey. I would say if that was like, you know, around the $19.99 range, I really liked a lot of aspects of that game, but $32.50 is just too pricey. Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3, 50% off for $29.99. Obviously play Cold Steel 1 and 2. Cold Steel 3 takes the Cold Steel franchise's narrative, I guess a little bit wild there to say the least, but nonetheless, not a bad deal. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, 16 bucks, available with Plus Extra. Monarch is 35% off for $39. That's a recent release as well, came out earlier this year. What else we got? Bus Simulator 21, I'm sure you guys been itching to play that. Origami 2 for $24. I enjoyed Origami 1, even though, you know, it wasn't like a blowaway game. Dawn of the Monsters, 30% off for $21. That's a really recent release. Kind of like this brawler where you play as these gigantic monsters. Hotline Miami 2, Wrong Number, 75% off for $374. Pretty good price on that. That is available on Plus Extra. Eterna Noctis is 40% off for $18. This game I've been meaning to check out. I might actually pick that up myself here. Hotline Miami is available on Plus Premium, but it is 80% off for $2, which is a great price for that. Panzer Dragoon Remake for $249. That's actually a pretty decent price. I know people had a mixed reception towards that, but not bad. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, 35% off for $19.49. Absolutely gorgeous game. At that price point, I would actually say it's a pretty decent pickup. Eldest Souls is 50% off for $9.99. If you're a Plus subscriber, it's $8.99. Not a bad deal there. Felseal Arbiter's Mark is $9, a game that I often talk very highly about. $7.49 with a Plus subscription. A really good deal there. Would definitely give that a shout. Solid pickup. Slay the Spire, $9.99. Awesome roguelike card game. Very interesting, and it seems simple at first, and then you realize, okay, there's quite a bit of depth to the game, and, you know, making certain decisions actually does require some thinking. Kentucky Route Zero TV Edition, 40% off for $14.99. That seems like a pretty good deal. Guacamelee 2 Complete, $4.59 for that's a really good deal. A game that I often recommend. You know, the Metroidvania market is definitely pretty crowded. Guacamelee is one that gets lost in the shuffle a lot, but not a bad game at all. Fuga Melodies of Steel, 30% off for $28. That game's getting a sequel. Unmetal, $9.99. Gris is $6.79. Not a bad deal there either. Don't Starve Console Edition, $3.74. Soma is $5.99. That's on Plus Extra, but very trippy psychological horror game there. Jet the Far Shore, 40% off for $18. Mark of the Ninja, $9 for that is great. Bastion, 70% off for $4.49. I believe that's been $3.74 before, but $4.49 for Bastion is still an excellent deal. Bastion is an all-time classic in my opinion. Transistor is $6. $5. That's been $5 as well. Shadow of the Tactics, Blades of the Shogun is $4 if you like the setting. Tactical game there, not a bad pickup for sure. SteamWorld Dig 2. $3.99 for that with a Plus subscription. Excellent deal. Yeah, that game was received really, really well. I believe it got like 9s and 10 out of 10s from some outlets as well. So yeah, take that for what you will. Axiom Verge, $9.99. Yeah, there's a ton of deals here. Not gonna go through everything, but you guys are getting the idea. A ton of deals available and some really good stuff, all things considered. You know, some games that are a bit low key because it is an indie sale, but a lot of cool stuff here. So that's gonna do it for me. Again, this sale will be running, I believe, for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, until September 21st. We still got the games under $15 sale, still got extended play sale. We've covered those in doing games under 5, games under 10. Cover the indie sale because there's a ton to go through in that sale. But yeah, also AC Valhalla and a couple other Assassin's Creed titles and Madden 23. I mean, if you want to celebrate the start of football season tomorrow, I guess you can check that out as well. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.